wants to talk about it.
But that's all right. It's me and you. We got a special kind of friendship.
I'm not your friend.
I can't do it. Okay. We'll do it live.
Okay.
We'll do it live. Fuck it.
There we go. Do it live. Fuck it. Man, surprisingly, our good buddy Matt is here today.
Yes.
Very nice. Oh, people are popping in now. Davey Dredd is here. Snorty was first in the house. And
you want to know who's not here?
Martin.
Like,
one of the three people on the thumbnail. I'm not on the thumbnail, but
yeah, the thumbnail was originally supposed to be for last week, but I had some shit come up and I couldn't do the show, and so we bump them to Tuesday.
Well, that doesn't unhurt my feelings.
I can do with a new thumbnail and put you on there.
You knew for 10 minutes before we went live that I was going to be on.
Dude, he's good at quick editing, but he's not that quick.
Actually, I probably could have done it in about 10 minutes.
Yeah, but you don't have a photo to begin with, so.
I'd use his avatar and just throw it up on the thing. With Mad, or now with Mad that stays crunchy in milk.
What?
And added vitamin D.
He says weird shit like that. Just ignore it.
I
It's
stay
his version of
crunchy
Tourette's.
in milk?
You stay crunchy in milk.
No, sir.
It's Gary Tourette to say weird stuff like that.
So Davey's here too. Oh, Nerd Archaeology is here. What's up, buddy?
I'm about to delete my repost of this.
Well, that's there you go. There we go. Here we go. Gary is good at backdoor editing.
That
So,
sounds
yeah.
like that just sounds like you're bleaching assholes.
Well, you know, that's always one of the references for backdoor action. It could be anal bleaching.
Jesus.
Which, yes, that's
Good
what it's
Lord.
called, anal bleaching.
I know. Do we have to talk about shit like that?
Here,
There we
Will.
go.
Put on your coat. Will Danaher, they're coming to the front door.
Well, since when has the back door been not good enough?
Ooh, look
What
at
a
me.
weird thing to say. That
Look at
people
me. My butthole looks like 90s Michael Jackson. Hee hee.
So we are doing our makeup show for last week of Drag Across Concrete. This is a movie that Anima fell in love with. She loves this
Mhm.
fucking-
It's so good.
It's brutal.
It-
I like brutal.
Like one of my favorite moments in the film was when Deborah from Dexter gets smoked.
Yeah, yeah.
And-
In our hand. Oh man.
Oh,
that
God, yeah.
we should probably start at the beginning of it though. Skip it around.
Yeah,
too
I
much.
just wanted to bring that up because I can't stand her as an actor. She
Me
just
either.
annoys me.
I can't looking at her whenever they're like, no, you should think she's attractive. Should I?
No, she's got
No.
a crooked face. She's got weird eyes like aliens. She's weird looking. And I couldn't stand her character of Deborah on Dexter's
Nope.
sister. Because she would just drop F-bombs constantly, but not like the way real people do. It just sounded like a little girl trying to sound like a big girl. It was really annoying.
Well, what I
And-
hated was how she had her holster on the back of her pants, and it was
Yeah.
all loose and just hanging there. Like, come on, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep, I'm there with
That's
you, man.
that's such a horrible idea.
And what is her name? I got to go check real quick. It's Jennifer Carpenter. I remember begging for her character to get killed on Dexter every season. so I could enjoy the show more, because it would, like, every time she was on screen, I just was like, "Ugh." Just, I don't know why it says, "Oh, she's horrible." She's a terrible actor. But apparently she gets along with Craig Zahler, you know, so he keeps using her.
Wait, what other movie she in of his?
Oh, she was in the other one, the
The
second
cup
one.
one. Damn it, what's the
Yeah.
title?
The
Just
cup
did
one?
it.
Oh,
Where
for
Vince
all
is a
on
cop.
Cell Block 99.
That's it. She plays his wife.
Yeah, that's it.
Does she? Oh yeah, I guess she
Yeah.
does. Doesn't she?
Ooh, that's the
No,
one.
she
Yeah.
doesn't.
Yeah.
Mix of
No.
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I'm
is his
looking it
very
up.
pregnant wife. Yeah.
I'm looking it up. I don't think that's true. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Damn it.
I think one of my biggest shocks for this movie was Michael Jai White being in it in such a small role. But damn it, I like him in the film. He's a good actor. We know him for his action films, but the fact is he can actually act. And he plays, I think, the character's brother, right? Little brother. Henry.
Well, the
Henry
little
John's
brother is like
character.
12. I don't think that was.
Then who, like, he's related to him, as I recall, like a cousin. His name in the movie is Biscuit. Don Johnson's good in it too. Goddamn, and his regular, entourage of actors. Udo Kier is in it. Fred Melamed, who I've always been a fan of that guy. I think he's a great actor.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look it up because I'm doing things in the back, like I said.
Doing backdoor work. Yeah. Man? Michael is got his own production company. He started that shit with the one, comedy he did, action comedy, Black Dynamite.
Yeah, and
It's-
Black Dynamite's so good. He
Oh,
did
yeah, it is.
another one too. Oh man, it was a western.
Give me a sec. It's Outlaw Johnny Black.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It wasn't.
No, it was
It
good.
wasn't
indie
as
film.
good as Black Dynamite, but that's a high bar.
Plus,
to,
Black Dynamite had a cartoon which he voiced,
oh, nice. I
and he
didn't know
was in
that.
charge of the production. Yes, go look it up, dude. I think you like it. It's Black Dynamite, the animated series. I think it only got one season. It was on Adult Swim. I don't know why it didn't take off because everybody loved it. One of the other things I like about this film is the sandwich eating scene.
Mm-hmm.
He actually ate that sandwich from beginning
Oh,
to end.
God.
I think I
On
brought this up
camera.
during Tomahawk.
You did. And we talked about it then, and I fucking loved that they just shot it. Had the camera rolling the whole time. Him eating that fucking sandwich, making the sounds.
I wonder
'cause
how many sandwiches he had to eat for that scene.
he's one of those people that talks while he eats, making noises. And of course, Mel Gibson gets that fucking one-liner at him. Could you imagine that, waiting for your cue while he's eating that fucking sandwich?
No. I just hope they didn't have to do it too often because it sucks when you have to eat all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Actors hate that. Eating and smoking.
But you got a show later. You want to talk about that for a second, buddy?
Oh, sure, because I'm not doing anything in the background while I'm not talking. Yeah. So every Tuesday, 9:15 p.m. Central, we do History Interrupted. My girlfriend, is now the official narrator. She did a great job last week, and tonight we're going to be talking about the Tichborne Imposter. It is a crazy story about a
Pittsburgh.
Tichborne.
Pitchborn.
Titch. Bourne.
Bourne.
Yeah. He was like a British guy who went missing, and then this weird fucking dude from Chile, who he wasn't really Chilean, but he was like, no, that's me, I'm him, to try to get all the family's money and shit, and it's just a banana story. And his buddy Truth Butts,
an imposter. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I like that kind of story. Because we get stuff like that. Because I remember not that long ago, and they did a documentary on this kid that disappeared, and then a few years later, a young man at the right age showed up, said he was their son, his family, and lived with them. They made a documentary on it, and it was trippy.
Last week we did Painless Parker, who was this dentist who wanted to make pulling teeth fun, so it kind of made it into a circus, and he would just put like a lot of cocaine in people's mouths, so see, it doesn't hurt because they're high on cocaine and shit.
Right. That's crazy.
It was a great story.
Yeah, I think one of my favorites is Spring Heel Jack. Is a crazy fucking historical character that you don't know what the fuck that was about. I mean, if you listen to all or read all the stories or listen to some of the coverage in documentary form on YouTube about Spring Heel Jack, you're like, what the fuck is this guy about? He's like Batman, but he's kind of like not a very good person. He would terrorize people. Like he would just show up and then jump out their fucking windows and shit.
One of our best stories was about Johnny Appleseed, because I recommend. Yeah, because he was cuckoo bananas. I guess cuckoo apples, because Johnny Appleseed.
Yeah, it's like when we were kids, man. That's like this great story. You know, what was the guy's name? What was that dude's name? John something. Chapman.
John Jacob
Chapman. I think Chapman was the last name.
Hammersmith.
And so what was the story on him?
On dude. I don't know where to begin with Johnny Appleseed. It's just the thing that sticks out the most is probably he was saving himself, not for marriage, but for when he dies, he's gonna get these two ghost chicks to bang him, because he was part of this cult for a little bit.
Fuck?
Yeah. That's a real thing.
Holy shit.
Yeah. It was a great episode. It was one of our best.
I can hardly wait till I die so I can bang those chicks. It sounds like Islam, with the way they have the was it 72 virgins waiting for. Of course,
basically the same thing.
Funny if it was all like nerd dudes.
Oh yeah, it's all Redditors.
Yeah. Okay, what's shit going on in chat? So first of all,
we have people.
Clay is here. Hello, Gert and Mad. And Gambit finally showed up. Sleeping on the job today, Gambit.
So.
Oh wait, your name is John Chapman?
I think John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Oh, John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt. His name is my name too. What the fuck does that mean?
The only reason I know that is because of In the Army Now.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, is one. Yeah, is one of the most accurate portrayals of basic training you will ever see. Period.
I said
the rest of the movie,
thing.
Bananas, but that 100% accurate. So good.
Yeah, it's once they get deployed, it's
yeah.
When they're going through basic, I pointed this out when we did the film on Military Monday a couple of years back. I said that as far as accuracy goes, this is more accurate than Stripes.
Yep.
Stripes is full of shit. But
it's fun though. It's a fun movie.
Stripes is the better movie. But I do point out though that I like that film In the Army Now, because it did get a lot of stuff accurate.
Well, it felt like they just dropped the two guys in the middle of one of the cycles. Yeah. Actually,
And
Stripes was filmed at Fort Knox, which is where I did
Yep.
OSIT.
Yep. And what's really funny is you see real Army people in it, but the fact is the Army was real funny about them filming there. Like, you can't do this. It gave them a lot of fucking rules, and I thought that was odd. Hey, D-Bud, what's up, brother? We have D-Bud on every once in a while because he's a lot of fun to hang out with.
He is.
What's really cool, I don't know if you've ever seen his studio. He has all these models in his studio, but
The
around the
Zeppelins.
wall are all the different Zeppelins
They're so cool.
model kits.
I want a room
And
like that.
it is really cool. I love those things, man. Zeppelins are awesome. And eventually, one day, we're going to do that movie with George C. Scott, the Hindenburg.
Yeah.
Do you hear that? I whistled. I can't do it on purpose because of my gap.
You do it every once in a while.
I just did it, and
Yeah.
it annoys me when it happens because if I try to do it, I can't do it.
I'm so used to it. It just happens.
No, Gibbon says
Thanks,
I'm
D-Dub.
awake. Yeah, D-Bud's really good
D-Bud.
about making sure that we, that he shares out the links to subscribe to people. I had to scratch build all of them.
That's
Still,
right,
they're
yeah.
models. They're still models, but yes, you did scratch build
Not
them.
kids, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I got everything done. I'm ready to start.
Oh, well, we're done.
Blue by.
D-Bud, why are you not on here? You should be joining us. This is such a great film. I don't know about the new Mummy movie, man. I don't either. I don't get excited about shit.
Oh no, not at all.
No.
Well,
When it
we
comes
do
to
get
movies,
we do get excited when we find a show that's good.
What was the
Which
last good
sets-
show y'all watched?
Oh, we have a couple ones that we watch.
yeah, there are some new shows that don't suck. I
Yeah.
almost got conned into watching the new season of For All Mankind because I liked the first 2 seasons, and then it went woke, and I'm like, okay, I'm done with this.
It went
I don't
woke?
want to deal with. Yeah, it went completely off the board. Woke.
Did it not
Like
start there?
DEI.
'Cause
No, it was there, but it was there in a way that was more realistic and believable. And but then it went into an insane direction. I'm like, okay, you guys are making decisions that I cannot abide. And so I left, and then someone told me, "Oh, you need to check out the new season. It's really good." So I click it on, and the first fucking thing you see is President Al Gore talking about we're going to find out who stole that comet from Mars, and we're going to get them. And I'm like, I'm out. Like, man, bear, pig. No, not going to do it. Fuck off. We'll do it on a military Monday, so it'll probably be a Wednesday show because Hindenburg's kind of a Wednesday show for us. So hopefully you'll be available for that. If you tell me when you're available, D-Bud, and then I'll try to work around that. I mean, don't be vague and just say when you can do it. You're on. Okay, so Saturday. You want us to make it a Saturday show. Oh my God, it's worth it to have you on. So we'll do it. But Al Gore invented internet. Oh my God. I got pissed back in the early 90s when you couldn't inject Freon anymore into your air conditioning unit in your car.
what?
That's Al Gore. Al Gore caused that.
That just really upset you.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? The shit that they went to, it's garbage. Freon fucking got you cool. Yeah, it's weak. It's weak sauce, man.
By the way, so a good series that I just watched, with the first season. Young Sherlock.
I was iffy about it. So you're liking it?
Well, all right. So when I first started watching the girlfriend, she was in the other room doing whatever on the computer, and I'm watching it, and I'm like, man, I don't know who directed this, but they've watched every Guy Ritchie movie at least 5 times each.
And Guy
then the next episode starts and it's directed and written by Guy Ritchie. I'm like, it makes so much more sense. The first 3 episodes were fantastic because he had a lot more. You know what I mean? It's one of those things that whenever one of these big, name guys are a showrunner, they start out strong because they have hands on, but then you can kind of see, oh, okay, he's not as involved anymore, just because the tone and the structuring. They try to do Guy Ritchie, but they're not, so it doesn't work as well. But overall, though, I enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I was going to enjoy it. I ended up really liking it.
Well, I'm going to check it out then. I'm going to check it out. I'm checking out a new show that's I half like it and half don't like it, and it's called Rooster. It's got what's his name from The Office in it, Steve Carell. And I like the scenes with him in it, but some of the other stuff. Whoa.
I guess caught up with Paradise, which on Hulu. I like the concept.
I didn't like the ending of last season. That's why we're not watching it this season, because I got pissed. I felt it was it was weak what they ended up doing.
It's not good. It's not good. It's serviceable. You know what I mean? I'm not yelling at the TV. I'm like, I'm not, shut the fuck up, TV. You know what I mean?
No, I get it. Fine. We watched the first season. We're not keeping up with that one. What are some of the shows we do watch? Like, we watch Shrinking because I like that show, but this latest season, it kind of pussied out.
It's kind of weird, yeah. We have Monarch.
Monarch, I enjoy the crap out of it when
I never finished the first season.
When it's Kurt Russell on screen, fucking awesome. It's when you get the young people on there that it starts losing it. Season 1. Season 2, there's a lot less of the DEI crap. It's still there, but it's a lot less. And they finally
Kate is so annoying in the new season.
Kate Randa is she's the Japanese girl. She was great in the Shogun series.
I was shocked when you told me that was her, because she can't act in Monarch. Her acting is so bad.
She's terrible in Monarch. And but her character's written badly. And she's one of those people, it's all about feelings, and
it's always about her.
Yeah, she's really self-focused with every conversation she has. It's about
and whiny.
And so it's your typical DEI crap, identity stuff. But this season's less, but it's still in there. But there's still enough there to enjoy that it makes it worth watching.
And she at least has a function now, because she can feel the Titan when it's close.
Yeah, feels. They had to do it about feelings, right?
Yeah.
I still make
vibrations like music. So stupid.
That was the gay part for me when she says it's like music. It's like, oh, shut up.
We know you're gay.
It's like music. Yeah. But we do like that show. What's another show we watch? Well, this season's a little more. There's more monsters in season 2. I'll tell you that right now. Season 1, not enough. Way too much focus on DEI. But what are some other ones, honey? Friends and Neighbors.
Shifting Gears. That one just
I enjoyed that. That's a good sitcom. I like Tim Allen. The other show we watched and really loved was Your Friends and Neighbors, where a guy gets
that was a good one.
And he lives in an affluent neighborhood and he doesn't want to move out, so he begins robbing his neighbors, played by John Hamm. And the show is really fucking good. Solid writing. And that's the most important thing to me, is solid writing. I got to feel compelled to enjoy a show. And too often we just don't get that with some of these new shows. You get it's like a hyper focus on personality and feelings, and it's like it gets exhausting.
Oh, let's not forget Pluribus. That one was fucking good.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, main character's lesbian and no DEI in it.
Wait,
Yeah.
what is it called?
Pluribus. It is real science fiction. It's created by and co-written by what's his name? Gilligan, that created Breaking Bad and the follow-up series with the lawyer, Better Call Saul. And here you can see he came up writing for Chris Carter on the X-Files. That's where Gilligan got his break. And so this is his return to that kind of storytelling, science fiction. And it is science fiction. It's just not techie science fiction, but it's science fiction. It's an alien invasion, or is it an invasion? It's like it may be something else entirely. And what it is code is sent across space, and scientists receive it and then begin playing with it. And they find out, oh, no, this is DNA sequencing. Well, let's do a test on mice. And
Rats.
Somebody gets bit by a mouse or rats. Because there's some
Because
things that
she's-
even mice won't do.
Yeah. It turns humanity into a hive mind, except for 12 people who are immune. That's the premise of the show.
Yep.
And-
Yes, I did like SA of Rogue Heroes, but I had a lot of problems with it because clear DEI. The British cannot make anything without throwing DEI in it. So you get this major female character who's a fictional character, even though, yes, there were female spies there in the Middle East and in North Africa, but they created this one character who falls in love with a real guy. And I'm like, why would you do that? Make up a fictional character for her to fall in love with. Don't base it on a real guy. I hate it when Hollywood or any major film production companies do that shit. And they throw a lot of slop in there too. But they managed to show some great historical moments and some great combat in the series. And what's his name? The Irish guy is my favorite character, Freddie Main. That dude's a psycho. He is what everyone wants in the fucking special forces. The guy is just no shit, fucking like ready to kill all the time. Bad guy.
Oh, you said Irishman. We have Mobland too. And that's
Mobland
coming out
was great.
soon.
Oh my
That was
god,
fantastic.
yeah. Fuck
What
yeah.
a cast, man.
And by the way, that was supposed to be the spin-off series from Ray Donovan, because it was supposed to be the Donovan family. And it got picked up, and Guy Ritchie was involved. And Guy Ritchie says, why don't we just make this about its own family? And so that's what they did. It was originally the Ray Donovan family over in Ireland, living in England.
I'm a huge Guy Ritchie fan. I loved what he did with The Gentleman when he made it into a
the
series on
movie
Netflix.
And the show.
I
Both
think
of them
that-
were great.
I think that the series, I think I may like it more than the movie.
I can't say that, but I can say that I love them. But I love them like children. I don't love you any more than I love you. The way you say to your kids. Like, when in reality, you do have favorites.
Yeah, look, I'm not saying that I'm gonna good son it and let one of them drop off the edge of a
Drop off and
cliff.
die and starve to death.
Yeah, I'm not. I'll try to pull both the show and the movie up. You know what I mean? But if I got to
Yeah.
let one go, if I have to let one go, you know what I mean? I'm probably gonna let the movie go.
Oh my god, that is so Sophie's Choice, man.
You remember that movie?
Right?
Yes, I do. Where she's got to choose between her son and her daughter as to which one lives.
No, it was the son and the maybe his cousin. It was Frodo and
that
Macaulay
one's the good
Culkin.
son. No,
Yeah.
that's the good son. No,
Yeah,
I'm
that's what I said.
talking
The
about
good son.
I'm talking about Sophie's Choice, which is a movie too with Meryl Streep.
Yeah,
where
but that's
her-
old. I mean, the good son's not new either,
You
but
ageist prick.
but
Yeah,
the good son.
right?
Remember the good son? She
No,
like
it's
has
a good movie.
yeah. Macaulay
she has to
Culkin killed
decide.
his baby sister and shit,
Yeah.
and it starts blaming everything on Frodo, and then having to hold both of them. Yeah, and she's like, okay, I'll let my son go because He's gross.
I tried to enjoy Gangs of London. I loved the first episode. That whole scene on that skyscraper. Oh my God, that's fucking intense. But I felt like the series kind of died a bit for me, and so I didn't feel that way with Mobland. It was like every
No,
episode.
Mobland was really good.
Tom Hardy is the fucking beast. So much so that I'm finally going to go watch his TV series Taboo. I didn't watch it. As big a fan of his as I am. It's the one that takes place in the 1800s.
Oh, I know the one you're talking about. He has like a top hat on the thumbnail. I haven't watched it either, but it is on my list on Amazon.
Ditto. And I'm finally going to break down because he said that they're working on trying to make a new season. And I'm like, okay, I better get caught up with this thing. If he's going to do that. So, hey, Lord Thoth is here. All hail Lord Thoth. Let's see, who else here?
List in the
Clay,
chat.
D-Bud, Lord Thoth. Okay, I got them all. Okay.
You didn't get Shanatsky earlier.
Oh, Shanatsky?
Oh,
hi, Shanatsky.
He dropped in, yeah.
What was it called? It was called the North something. I'm a big Colin Farrell fan as well. Colin Farrell, they're on a whaling ship, and they get stranded or whatever. And it's Colin Farrell, and he's fucking huge in it, and he's a bad dude, man. Oh man, when they kill that whale, bro, it was brutal. It was called North something.
Let me look it up real quick. Control F, North.
Well, I'll just do Colin Farrell. I'll find it.
Well, I'm not getting it. Round about what year?
The North Water. It's a slow burn, and I didn't care for how it ended, but legit good. Really, really good. It's a 5-part miniseries.
Wow, it is not showing up on his page. What the hell's going on?
I just put Colin Farrell whaling series, and it came up the North Water.
Is it one word, North Water?
Nope.
Because I don't know if I have seen it. Yes, I did. In fact, I did see this. Yeah. And
Good,
it's
right?
got the guy, it's got the same actor that played Freddie Main in SAS Rogue Heroes in it. Jack O'Connell.
Yeah, Jack O'Connell. Yeah.
He's fucking good. Yeah, both of them. This is a good one. Yes. I do remember this. I don't remember how it ended.
Well, I don't want to spoil it because it's really worth a watch.
Okay, I'll just we'll leave it at that. All right. So, hey, we're not even talking about this movie. So
That's on you, bro.
Well, conversations get good and we get distracted. It's ADD.
It's ADD theater, yeah.
So right now they're having to meet because they got caught on camera on a stakeout where they get a guy, they catch him, and then they kind of torture him out on the balcony. And of this,
Not really.
They kind of tortured him.
No, they're just handling him a little roughly. He's
They
a
are.
shitheel. He's a shitheel.
But he puts his foot on him, and he really does.
That was a bit too much, yeah.
That was applies some pressure on him. It's like they got caught manhandling a prisoner in order to get more intel on the girl. Is she armed? Oh no, man, she ain't got no gun. They know he's lying, and they get caught, and so they have to turn in their badges, their stinking badges.
Yeah, they're suspended. They're civilians now.
But they're still out there. They're still doing shit they're not supposed to be doing. And Gibson's character is so frustrated with his situation with his wife and his daughter, where they live, that she's gotten attacked twice now in school.
No, 5 times.
5 times. I thought it was twice.
Yeah,
Okay.
5 times in 2 months or something like that.
It's ridiculous, no matter what, that they got attacked once. And so he's tired of these criminals getting away with shit and making all that money. while the cops, are always doing it right. So he comes up with this plan to benefit both of them, him and Vince Vaughn's character, who, by the way, keeps talking about his fiance and how much he loves her and he wants to marry her. And
Yeah.
and it's kind of sad because
he's dying.
well,
I
worse
didn't
than
know that.
she doesn't love him. She's not in love with him. And when you see a guy doing that, it's a form of compensation where they're overcompensating for their relationship, when it's usually probably on the down slope side of the relationship. And you find out later when you see her the first time, she's not excited when she finds the ring.
Yeah, but Matt, when somebody in a movie talks about proposing, he's dead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're dead.
It's the same as like, wow, I'm really happy now. I'm in such a great place in my life. You're so dead, bro. Why don't you just say, I'll be right back?
They are dead. That's the red shirt of normal movies.
Yeah, it's the I'll be right back of non-horror movies.
Yeah, if you're watching a combat film and the guy's like looking at a photo of his woman and then says something about how much he wants to get back to her, he is going to die.
Or he's so excited because his wife is about to give birth. He's dead.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah,
he's so dead. Or he's gonna get hit by his own side's napalm and have his legs, the skin gets rubbed off as they put him on a Huey.
What movie was it?
We were soldiers.
That showed that.
We were soldiers. Yeah,
because
remember
fake sleeve on the leg, and so when they, oh my god, that was intense. Even I'm a combat medic, and that was like, oh.
Because remember he even says, he's like, before that, he's like, yeah, my wife just had a baby girl. I'm so excited. All right, guy. Hope you make it. Maybe.
And it's the first movie, in my opinion, that shows a fixed and dilated pupil correctly. Because they actually use CG to do that with the guy's eye when he died. You know when he dies because
that looks great. Yeah.
Look,
that's the moment his soul left him.
As someone who was in, I was in the I was in the 10th Cavalry, so I wasn't in the what were they, the 9th or the 7th? They were in the 7th. Yeah. Custers, yeah. But I mean, Cav is Cav, baby. I guess love seeing the Stetson and Spurs, you know.
Yeah,
well represented.
Absolutely. And I love that in Vietnam they created the air cav.
Mm-hmm. Have to, man. Those horses, dude, they wouldn't do well in that environment.
Like, what are you gonna do in Vietnam with a horse? Like, eat it?
It would be pretty badass, though. You would have to have a saber too.
Yep. Oh, here you go. Cav is Cav, Lord Thoth.
Oh yeah, if you ain't Cav,
cavalry. There you go.
Yeah, if you ain't Cav.
I was in the same unit that is featured in the film Saving Private Ryan, 29th Infantry.
Which one? I'm sorry.
29th Infantry Division.
Oh.
Diva said Rambo would eat it.
What division?
I was in the mine was a National Guard unit, and it was out of Fort Belvoir.
Fort what?
Fort Belvoir in Virginia.
Really? Wasn't it in Louisiana?
No, Fort Belvoir. No. We had two bases near us. We had AP Hill and we had Belvoir. That's why when I was a kid, I said, Dad, if the nuclear war happens, like, would we be okay here in Fredericksburg, Virginia? And he goes, oh no, son, no.
Yeah, you high on the list.
We've got Richmond, Virginia. We've got Washington, D.C. We have Dahlgren. We have Quantico. We have Belvoir. We have AP Hill. All of them are going to be hit, and we're right in the middle. It's like, no, son, we're not going to survive.
By the way, the correct response is you ain't shit, by the way, too. If you ain't Cav, the response is you ain't shit. But, dude.
Well, it's also the infantry thing with, like, if you ain't infantry, you're infantry support. Yeah, you're not. If you're not infantry, you're infantry support, is what they say in the Army.
Blah, blah, blah.
Hi, James.
This scene is nuts, and Animo is shocked. This guy just walks and just shoots everybody, shoots everything.
Oh, when they
just
go
shoots
into the bank, I loved everything about it with the tape recorder.
Oh yeah.
Wait, we're not at that scene.
No,
Oh, we're
it's
oh
robbery.
Yeah, he uses it here too, doesn't he?
He uses the submachine gun. Yeah.
No, the tape recorder where he presses play.
No, I
It'll-
don't think so.
Oh, he doesn't use it here. In the
I don't
bank.
think he even talks. He just
No, he
walks
has-
in and
He has everything
Go ahead.
recorded. He tells the
Yeah.
bank people what to do, and it's all.
no,
on
I'm
this
talking about this
recording.
scene.
Yeah,
I'm
I
talking about this scene.
I was
That's
just
what
asking
this
if he
was
used
for.
it in this scene as well. I didn't.
That's
I
what
didn't
he's
know.
asking, hon.
No,
Okay,
in this
thank
scene
you.
he didn't talk.
No, you're right. He's wrong.
He just shot everything.
But he
In
shot
the
everybody.
fridges.
He starts shooting the snacks, shoots the
Yeah.
chips. He shoots it just fucking around. He's like
The
he
TV, the
doesn't care.
fridges.
He's just in the mood for shooting things and people.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have what was he using? Was it a?
It's either an Uzi or a Mac 10 or 11. I think it's a Mac 10. But
Yeah, I mean, when
Could've
you
been
got a
a
Mac
Uzi.
10, you got to do it. By the way, one of the worst choices in a gun that you could make. I get it, it's subpack, like it's, you know what I mean. It's small. You can conceal it easier, but my God, you're not anything without outside of 6 feet from you. You're done. You're not gonna hit shit.
Well, he gets pretty close to the people he kills. so-
Yeah, he has to. Yeah.
So I wanted to get into like the development of this thing because like the movie went into development in February of 2017. It was right after finishing the film Brawl in Cell Block 99, which absolutely it was confirmed in an interview. And I made the joke when we did that last film that when he dragged that guy's face across concrete,
So
I'm
good.
like, that has to be where the name came from. And so a radio interviewer asked him that, and he just sort of got a big fucking shit-eating smile. Zahler did. And I'm like, oh, okay, that confirms it. That's where that name came from.
that was a giveaway.
Dragged across concrete. Again, he wrote the script, which the first draft, I think, was 162 pages long and remained unchanged all the way up to filming. And it was Zahler's favorite screenplay that he got to write.
Wait, which one? Dragged Across Concrete?
I think that's what he's talking about here.
Or
Yeah, crime thriller based on police brutality from a screenplay he had written. The script is 162 pages long and remained unchanged at the time of filming, and was Zahler's favorite screenplay to write. The story was influenced from the film The Killing by Stanley Kubrick, which also Reservoir Dogs was also borrowed from that too, as well as films like Dog Day Afternoon, Prince of the City, directed by Sidney Lumet. Both those films were.
I think it's an important, difference between Quentin Tarantino. He's not inspired. He gets straight up just will rip. You know what I mean? He
Yeah, he
samples
steals.
like he's a rapper. But Craig here, Zahler, he is inspired by different things.
Oh, I wholly agree with you. I consider him a superior writer. I've always
Absolutely.
bitched about Quentin Tarantino. I said he writes snappy dialogue, but his dialogue goes against the rule of dialogue, which is dialogue is there to push the story forward. He just throws it in because it's really cool. And don't get me wrong, it is. I enjoy a lot of the dialogue in his films.
Yeah,
But his
same.
first acts, it's like his first acts are solid. His second acts meander all over the fucking place. I didn't think he could write a second act until I saw Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. And that is a really good second act.
I think it's
And
his best
then-
movie.
I do too. I felt it was his best film. And best of all, he does that stupid third act fucking narration. Like narration doesn't start in a third act, but he does. It's his thing now. And all of a sudden the narration starts, but this time it makes sense because it's Kurt Russell's character narrating it. We met him, so he has some play in the game. And so him being the narrator made sense. Whereas in Hateful Eight, it was fucking stupid. Very fucking annoying, in fact, that you hear the director's voice in the third act of Hateful Eight. I'm like, what are you doing? I thought I had hit the wrong button and I was getting director commentary.
What a weird self-insert that is.
I'm serious. I kept hitting the audio button like, why won't it stop? Fuck, man, I got so angry. I almost didn't even finish that movie. But then I'm like, no, I'm going to finish this. I started and I'm going to watch it. And then I asked somebody when they put it out as a miniseries, I said, did the narration get removed? And they went, no, it's still there. And I went, I'm not watching it. I'm not going to watch that. I've already seen it. And don't get me wrong, I do like Hateful Eight in certain ways. It's got some good shit in it, but fuck, man. Quentin is nowhere near as good a writer as Craig Zahler. He's a fucking Zahler's a beast.
Yeah.
So Zahler stated, oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, and I think it's hard to explain why he isn't getting more deals from bigger studios, why people aren't like, oh man, we got to get this guy to work on a project for us or whatever. And I think it has to do with his politics seem pretty.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's his politics.
Yeah.
It's like he's whether he's full on, he's conservative, and he has a certain view of the world, and that's just something that doesn't go in Hollywood. They don't like that there. So Zahler stated, quote, I'm aware there are lines and moments in my films and books and future movies that I will land poorly for some people or get people to hate me. That's your right. I have a right to do my own vision and hope it's enough to get me to the next one. End quote. And in an interview with the very lefty Daily Beast, Zahler states that the intent of the film is not to address social ills or invoke provocation, but to explore, quote, splitting hairs in terms of what the difference is, end quote, between social issues. Zahler exemplifies Brett Richmond, one of the characters in the film, is, quote, an embittered guy, not really happy with his station in life, with a heavy hand and doing some stuff that he shouldn't be doing, and he's suspended for it, end quote. And he's trying to get himself out of the hole that he dug himself in by his own personal mistakes. Vince Vaughn, who plays Brett's partner, Anthony Lassetti, states that Dragged Across Concrete is, quote, not an agenda movie, end quote, but a morality tale. So I thought there's some good statements about the film. But yeah, he's clearly not the kind of person Hollywood likes to work with. But he's done a lot of work. But the fact is, once he stood out as a director, going to do his own shit, Hollywood said, okay, fuck off. We're not interested in you. And they're making a huge
he
mistake.
doesn't seem like a guy that's going to take a lot of notes.
No, he's not. And here's the sad thing. Like, Dragged Across Concrete with a $15 million budget.
Good Lord. He did that with 15 million?
With 15, which is absolutely considered independent. Like, it's changed because, like, even back in the 80s, Blade Runner was considered almost an independent film on the budget it shot because it was at 18 million, then skyrocketed at the end to 22 million. And it's still considered kind of an indie film, even though it is a studio film. The film only brought in $660,000.
Shameful. But I mean, how much promotion did it get, if any?
Hardly any marketing. I found out about it because I watch for new trailers every
same. And I follow Craig, Zahler's one of those guys I follow. Like I am always waiting on the next update from what he has going on.
Well, after his first movie, I'm like, I like this guy. I like the cut of his jib. I got to find out more about what he's doing. And anytime he would pop up, I'd see that name, from the man who brought you Bone Tomahawk. I'm like, oh, I'm paying attention. And I just fucking love him. I love the way he thinks.
He hasn't missed, bro. He hasn't missed.
And I got to tell you, he superseded what's his name? I just forgot his name, honey. Taylor Sheridan. because
yeah.
Taylor Sheridan, I've considered him one of the best, specifically television screenwriters of this part of my life. I consider him the best.
Yeah,
But
I'm a
the
big fan.
problem is his films, as much as I love them, this guy beat him.
Yeah.
You know, I love Sheridan's movies, man. I really do. But this guy is just something else. Zahler is a fucking beast.
Sheridan pissed us off by putting his name on that horrible show Lioness, by completely fucking up the second season of 1923, and by fucking up Yellowstone.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so you're in your fob and you're looking out and you've got an assault taking place, right? You see guys making movement towards you. They're moving through trenches or some shit. And you see a guy moving around in there that you know isn't with you. Are you going to sit there and have a conversation about him, or are you going to just smoke him?
Who am I having a conversation with?
The guy next to you, let's say. That's what that was. Watch the opening 10 minutes of that fucking show, Lioness. And I got sick to my stomach, and I'm like, fuck, this is annoying me. And I'm like, did he not have an advisor on this? And then they pick this girl, and she goes into pre-Marine Corps. I've never even heard of that.
What the fuck is a pre-Marine
camp? I don't know. It's like summer camp, and there's a
They
DI
made it up.
there. I'd never heard of it. And she gets selected and decides to go in the Marine Corps because she's in a bad relationship where she was getting beat. And finally, like when the guy, she uses a weapon on him to fucking beat his ass, runs and then joins the Marine Corps. And she's a fuck job. She doesn't get anything right. She's scrawny as shit, got no muscle mass on her, no
She's a
fat.
troublemaker. You don't want anyone like
That's
that
all she
near
is.
your core.
And it's based on the true story of how we had infiltrated certain circles in the Middle East by having women become operatives. And they would select them from the military and shit like that. The CIA would. And so they got Halle Berry as her handler, and she handpicks her. And she's the most fucked up person I have ever seen in my life. She's a terrible Marine. And she's going to be the one you select for this. You know, first of all, I know something about Arabs. They like some meat on the bone with their women. They don't like those scrawny bitches. So it was just fucking unbelievable from the very first 10 minutes.
I've had so many people tell me like, no, bro, you need to check out Lioness. I'm like, bro, I don't think so, man. Like,
Never listen to non-military people. Never listen to non-military people.
Of course not.
Like I had some dumbass. This whole thing, the reason I worked for Dale Dye is because in 2005, going into 06, a friend of mine said, oh, you got to see this new movie by Sidney Furie, the guy who did Boys of Company C. Yeah, he's got this new movie called American Soldier. And so I'm like, okay. So I go rent this. It was great. It's wonderful. It's amazing. I ended my friendship with that guy over this movie. I never called him again, never talked to him again. I mean, you're a fucking idiot. And I watched that fucking movie, and they got a voluntary soldier. It's an all-volunteer army, okay? They got this guy bitching like it's Vietnam, and he's the combat medic. You don't do that as a medic. Your job, part of your job is morale, you know, keeping your fucking guys up. And this guy's just bitching about his job all the way through that fucking movie. Oh, man, I fucking hated that movie, and I hated that guy for suggesting it. But it led to me getting really angry about modern films and the military. And it led to a conversation with Dale Dye that led to the formation of a company with a bunch of celebrated Army vets that I was with. And we created a company called, and you'll like this, Charlie Foxtrot Entertainment.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And we were going to make a film. It was the Battle for Mosul that took place in 2004. June 24th, I think, June 24th, 2004. It was basically, oh, this scene is great. Oh my fucking God, I love this scene. This guy is so cool. Like, you're pointing a gun at me. I'm not phased. Either you're going to shoot me or you're not. Let's make a deal. Yeah, run flats. These are great. They got their tests in Iraq back in 04 because they were tested on the strikers. And run flats work. They're amazing.
James, if
Did
we
you
are
guys-
discussing a movie, it is good. Trust us. This is worth a watch.
Absolutely worth a watch. It's violent
Yeah.
and brutal,
Yep. But it's good.
which is like an A+ for me.
Yeah, for me too.
Michael Jai White expressed in an interview that he was pleasantly surprised when Mel Gibson warmly approached him, explaining that he was a huge fan of Jai White and his action films specifically. No, he
Blood and
loves the
Bone.
movie. Yeah, Blood and Bone, man. Oh my God, the fight scene in that.
Dude, tell me you've seen The Raid and The Raid 2.
Fuck yeah.
All right, cool. Oh,
It's on
oh,
my list to do on the show. I want to do both of them.
fucking love those movies, dude. And those guys are coming back with a new one. Oh man, I saw the trailer for it the other day.
With the same director?
No, not. Oh man, he disappointed me with that movie he did for Netflix with Tom Hardy. It was such a bad movie.
I'm forgetting which one it was. Gareth Edwards?
Yeah, isn't that his name? The director?
Let me look it up real quick. The Raid. That's all, folks. Yeah, Gareth Evans.
Evans, that's it.
And let me pull him up here because he really does like martial arts combat. He's a big fan, and that's why he did those movies. And a lot of people don't know that's actually not an Asian director. That's an American director that made both those movies. Havoc.
Yeah, that was
Havoc.
not good, bro.
I watched it and was also thoroughly disappointed with it.
Yep, I've been waiting on him to do something new, and I was like, oh no, bro, this is it. This is the thing.
And of course,
Yeah,
he's also the executive producer, showrunner for that show that got brought up in the chat, Gangs of London, which it's got some really good shit in it, dude. That scene, the first scene of that fucking show, where he sets that guy on fire on top of a skyscraper and cuts him loose. I'm like, holy shit, this show's not going to pull punches. I like that. So this is the conversation right here. And, you know, his partner's not really going with it. And he says, well, you got to be cool with it because you're my partner. And I'm like, well, there you go. He pulled the partner card.
I mean, he's not there yet when it comes to frustration because he's 20 years younger. But Mel Gibson's character, he's so pissed off with not being able to do his police work because it has to be done polite, and he doesn't want to be polite to these shitheels that they are arresting.
And I understand that a lot. I was there for I saw the Ferguson effect firsthand. You know, it radically changed the way that law enforcement, like how policing was done.
Well, you know, our governor, Jay Nixon, was a cunt because I'm in Missouri and I couldn't believe I voted for that cocksucker. I vowed to never vote for a Democrat again because of him, because he did everything that you could do wrong. He did wrong. If there was something that somebody had put under a napkin to hide, he'd find it in fucking doing everything wrong with how he handled that situation. And I was so irritated at when they brought SWAT in, and those guys don't know how to fucking move as a team. And they got that fucking photograph of them walking down the street with their weapons aimed at each other's back, and the other guy's high ready in the front. And there's nothing going on. They're just moving around citizens. And I'm like, oh, what the fuck are you doing, Jay? Oh, they fucked that one up. And the worst part was they had proof of why they shouldn't be protesting. And they didn't fucking fight for it. Instead, they just kept apologizing. It's like, what are you apologizing for? The guy really did assault that cop.
Yeah.
Full on assaulted that man.
The hands up, don't shoot, all that was BS.
It was all bullshit. They had video. Oh, anyway. Connie is here. Hi, Connie.
Hi, Connie.
I dropped in on a show she was doing with Deleted the other night. They were hanging out doing I can't remember what they were talking about. Absolutely, Thoth. Absolutely, it was bullshit. So what was your perspective on it? As a cop?
I mean,
you were a cop then.
Yeah, I was. Yeah, and it gets, man, you could just feel the shift in how we get to do business. You know, everybody was a lot more reactive. Nobody wanted to be proactive because nobody wanted to be, that guy.
Don't want to be that guy. Yeah, and
You know,
now
you
see
want to
shit
be
like
doxxed and have
you also
everything.
you watch Donut Operator, right? Tell me you do.
Who?
Donut Operator.
Yes.
Former special forces, and
I have
he's
no
also
idea.
a former cop, and he does a show. He does body cam analysis.
Oh, you should check him
It's
out.
funny. You will
He's-
enjoy this
he
guy.
is
He's
funny.
funny as shit. Brutal sense of humor, and he makes fun of these people getting caught on camera. It's like he'll even make a prediction. He goes, "Oh, the way they just said that, I got a feeling they're going to get smoked at the end of this video."
Yeah.
Great dark sense of humor, and one of my favorite police, analysis shows on the tube. The MSM is probably it absolutely is. It is just another branch of the party. And I'm not going to say Democratic Party. I'm going to say Communist Party because they are a bunch of commies. We're socialists. That's communist light. And you elect it in, and then it becomes full-blown communism later.
Well, I mean, yeah, it
Do you,
becomes
do
authoritarian.
you not know your history? Yeah, it's authoritarian. And it's part of their rule book to allege the other person is doing what you intend to do.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I think that's part of why I like this movie so much because I get their frustration on not being able, like, just let us do our shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
But
Yeah, internal affairs used to be something that was hated by cops. Now it's become something that's completely alien from law enforcement itself. It's like they're no longer looking for corrupt cops. They're looking for any cop that they can make their career on. And it's the same thing. I said the same shit about JAG with shows like NCIS. I said NCIS is not a friend to the military, the Navy in particular. They want to make their careers off of these guys, busting them. Don Shipley is great funny too. Love Don Shipley. He's a friend. I actually do talk to him. Good dude. Had him on the show a couple times. Really good dude. I should bug him. Like if we get another special Navy Special Forces, Special Warfare show, I'm gonna have him on. Mikhail Gorbachev, socialism is the slow march to communism. Yeah. Everybody knew. I love the way they do their stakeouts here, like they're not going to be noticed. It's like my eye would be drawn to guys sitting in their cars like that.
Oh, absolutely.
For any length of time. And there's that armored van, man. I also like that when they drive by the bank, that look of guilt on Vaughn's face when he sees what's going on in that bank.
And that there's nothing they can do.
There's nothing they can do. Even as first responders.
Well, they are listening to the police radio, and they're not supposed to because they're civilians now. So that in itself.
Well, civilians listen to it all the time. I used to have.
But don't get caught.
I used to go to sleep with that shit on.
I know, but acting on it is confessing that you listen to it when you're not supposed to. So.
Well, they know the media fucking listens to their stuff because that's how they end up on a crime scene. In fact, Kolchak in the Night Stalker series and in the movies was notorious for listening in on police.
Yeah, that's true.
So
he's
he
doing
could
it
get
all
to
the time.
scene first, all the time. And they'll ask him, like, how did you know? I have my ways. Yeah, this is where you
Instinct.
meet her. This is, Carpenter, the chick that neither of us like.
Jennifer Carpenter, I think is her name.
Yeah, Jennifer Carpenter, yeah.
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 Jeez. God.
And
Terrible.
she's dead the moment that you learn that she has a baby and needs to see it and doesn't want to get to work. And then just let me touch him and kisses his foot. And you're like, yeah, she's so dead. She is so dead.
By the way, I always listen covertly to these shows. Yeah. The film received several nominations at the 45th Saturn Awards, which is weird because that's leftist run too. But was also shortlisted for worst reckless disregard for human life and public property at the 40th Golden Raspberry Awards.
What?
Those guys have been, Raspberry guys became a joke. I haven't taken them serious in 20 years, 30 years.
You can't take any award serious anymore.
No, they make fun of performances.
I know.
Like worst acting, shit like that. I thought was cool was it Halle Berry that showed up and accepted her award for worst performance in a superhero film?
Yeah, she did.
Shit?
That was cool of her.
Yeah. I'm like, holy crap, that's just class right there.
Yeah.
Hey, it's my buddy Canadian Spider-Man. What's up, man? One of my favorite Canadians living up there in Canadistan. Yeah, I had one too, scanner. My dad got it for me for my birthday. Oh yeah, it's been screwed for
giving Kurtzman that award. Fuck off.
Yeah, 15 years they've been pretty much in the leftist pocket. John Alderos doesn't get any recognition for him for any of the sci-fi he writes. Doesn't matter if it's best-selling. They don't care. They will not include him. They will not take any nominations for him because he's conservative. Halle Berry does have class. Yes, she does.
She has 2 big classes.
Yeah, when it started, it was kind of like fun. The Raspberry Awards, they were fun.
Yeah,
it was a little tongue-in-cheek, kind of having fun at it. But then they really kind of take themselves too seriously, and they go after stuff, and it's like, you guys are just mean. This whole scene was so off-putting. But then
everything
I thought,
is just so weird. The way
I
he
have
talks,
had some
the manager.
weird bosses, man. And it kind of reminded me of this one weird boss I had, Chuck Prather. He was the gay manager that kept trying to he'd buy me booze all the time. I'm like, you're not going to get me that drunk. It's not happening. He was weird like that guy.
How long did y'all date?
A couple of years, and I finally met somebody else.
Nice.
This is the best part. I love the recording on this. I love that he has a response for everything.
Yeah, it's so smart.
Are you sure? There's nobody else here. Because if there's anybody else in the back, I will shoot this woman. And what's really ironic is this asshole there on the left is wants to send this email to the police. And he's telling her to hit send on it. It's like, you hit send on it. But then he goes to do it, and she tries to stop him, which is helping the robbers, and they kill her. And that's the irony of it.
Well, first they shoot off her hand, and when she tries to give them the sock to return to her baby, they shoot her.
The booty, yeah. Yeah, they get what they deserve in the end.
Oh, absolutely.
And this guy right here, I think he's a great actor. I've been watching him for years, since the 80s.
Oh, yeah, he's in all kinds of stuff. He's always very smarmy.
Mm-hmm. It's his niche.
Yeah.
It's his niche. Like he was in the show Californication.
I
And he
remember
played
that
a
show.
Smarmy character. He was smarmy in that. Yep, there she goes. She lost her fingers. Fuck, man. Please give this to my child and they blow her head off. I mean, that's fucking brutal watching that.
Yep. It's scarring, that scene. I mean, I don't like her, the actress, but man, what a death.
Oh, no, there is black comedy in this for sure, Gambit. I mean, not like you black, but it is in like dark
Oh,
comedy.
jeez. Yeah, I mean, the banter between those two is just so funny.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Howard Hawks, one of my favorite directors of all time. He once said, violence molds the story. He was really good too. Him, John Ford, really good with their violence.
I've always said that.
That violence molds the story.
Yeah. If I'm known for anything, it's for saying that.
Shamelessly stealing from him.
No, he stole it from me. How old is he?
Oh.
I said it first.
I said it first. Way back in the 30s.
Didn't you know he's a time traveler?
Maybe he
Huh?
time traveled.
Yeah, he came to the future.
Yep.
All right, let's settle on that then.
I guess I had a great quote last night. I forgot what the girlfriend and I were even talking about, but I said, let me look it up because I don't want to misquote myself.
Yeah, that would be fucked up.
Right? Oh, yeah. I said, you can only be cocky about opinions, not facts. Do I need to break that down for you, Barney style there?
I'm thinking about it. Say it again.
You can only be cocky about opinions, not facts.
Not facts. Yeah, because facts aren't yours. Yeah, I get
They're
it.
true. So if I
Well,
say
the
like
truth that-
I'm the YouTuber's YouTuber, I'm one of the best YouTubers there is. Don't let don't get fooled by popularity versus talent. That's not being cocky because that's just the truth. That's a fact that I've said on your show.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah. I'm not going to argue with you.
Yeah. And if I said like, oh, Gary, yeah, we're on the same level. No, that would be an opinion.
Yeah. We're very much alike.
I think I lost him.
Absolutely. No, I'm paying attention. I'm listening to you. I'm not off reading it like I sometimes do, but that's because I'm looking shit up for the show.
After that scene in the bank, the two black dudes in the front of the car, they are out. It was a job for them. Nobody was supposed to be shot, and now they just don't want to have anything to do with those people anymore. So they don't tell them that they're being followed.
And you also know, no matter what, they're dead.
Yeah.
It's like there
Well,
was no
one of them.
intention of letting them live. No, they were going to kill them both. Absolutely, those
yeah.
guys were going to let these two live.
Well, the main guy behind this, I forgot his name, he's probably planning to shoot everybody and take the whole loot. He doesn't want to share.
Oh, the guy that shot everybody in the store.
Yeah, that one. I mean, he shot the guy who got the van ready for him. Didn't he?
Yeah. The guy that
Oh,
he
no,
bought
he
the van from?
No, I think that one he let live because he was working with him before. But he doesn't care about anyone else. He needs them to do the heist, but other than that.
Now, I will point out something I did find interesting about this film. Mel got this script because of his friendship with Vince Vaughn, because they did Hacksaw Ridge together, and they became friends. And so he sent him the script personally. He says, you should play this cop. And Gibson read it and fucking loved it and had a meeting with Zahn. And Zahn was like, fuck yeah, Mel Gibson. I'd be insane to say no.
Zahn, is that like his nickname for Zahler?
Zahler, I meant Zahler.
I didn't know if he had like an in like that. You're like bros with him. Yeah, we call him Zahn.
No, I get, it's like I have an encyclopedic brain that conflates all the time. So I'm thinking like Steve Zahn.
Yeah, I know Steve Zahn. Strange
I'm a big
Wilderness,
fan
one of my
of-
favorite movies.
Oh yeah, the Bigfoot thing. Oh my god, that whole thing. That movie
When
is
he comes
great.
out, he's like, "Who?" Strange Wilderness is great.
Yeah, I talked to Anna. I joked that I said, "Yeah, we're gonna watch that movie." I'm never gonna show her that movie. She won't hate
Why?
it.
It's so good.
I'm telling you, I have to really pay attention to the comedy because if it gets too retarded or too weird, she's out.
Absolutely
She
out.
checks out. And so that one, as funny as I thought that was, I don't think she's gonna like that film.
I
really
love
predict
it.
she will
There's
not
so
like
many things happening in the background too that you have to pay attention because Justin Long and super bad. I forgot his name.
You got Seth Green in it too.
No, Seth
Is
Green
Seth
isn't
Green
in it.
in it?
No,
I thought he was in Strange Wilderness. Then who am I thinking of?
Yeah, I
could've
can't
sworn-
stand silly funny. That's not funny to me. And I do it occasionally for the channel, what was that? Animal House, Airplane, movies like that. I will hate watch them. I guarantee.
yeah, I
you that.
don't care for those either. But
Oh, it's
Strange
Jonah
Wilderness.
Hill that I'm.
Jonah Hill. That's
I'm
what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Jonah is the one I'm confusing with Seth being in it. God, you got a great cast in this. You got Blake Clark, Jeff Garland, Robert fucking Patrick, Joe Don Baker. I couldn't believe it. Harry Hamlin's in this. Like that guy mostly producing these days. Peter Dante. I don't know what it is about that dude. He cracks me up.
Penny is here. Hi, Penny.
Because Peter is actually close friends with Adam Sandler. And he came up because of Adam Sandler in movies. Then Alan Covert's in it too. And he's one that I've kind of slowly gotten used to because he's in that Grandma's Boy movie. And I
like that
actually
movie
really
too.
like that movie.
Yeah.
So I started liking him because of that movie. Hi, Penny.
We haven't done any videos. We owe 2 hello videos.
Well, we owe a backdoor. No, I played the backdoor video.
No,
I did.
the hello videos, the greetings for Snorty and for Penny.
Oh, I don't do
We haven't
those.
done
That's
those.
normally like Martin's job.
I know.
I don't know where to find them.
Yeah, same. I'm so fucking bad at finding stuff since StreamYard made all these changes.
So I got to do Penny and and I don't know where Penny is. I don't think it's even in this one.
I never find hers.
No, I think it's in Military Monday. I think that's where he put it. Yeah.
Yeah, but if we change studio, everything gets fucked up.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. You can hit play if you want.
All right.
Yeah, it's not in that folder. Let me see if I can find it in another folder.
Oh boy.
My cat is trying to stare me down. Should I feel scared?
Maybe.
Yeah, cats, man. What does Constantine say? They're only halfway in, halfway out.
Yeah. Well, you know, the University of Glasgow did I think it was a 10-year, 15-year research study. And finally, what they came to the understanding of was that cats are sociopath or psychotic. And no matter what, if they were physically capable, they would absolutely eat you. So here we go. There we go. For you, Penny.
Penny.
Sheldon.
Penny.
Sheldon.
Penny.
There you go.
Don't know if you saw my thing in the private chat, but I do got to get going.
Oh shit! No, I didn't. I don't look over there that often.
Yeah, the girlfriend. Yes, she wants to go eat before traffic gets bad. But I got to say,
Is that code for something?
Yeah, I bet you that's code for something.
Yeah, it's code for Chick-fil-A. So, I got to say, I always find it difficult to talk about good movies because I don't want to ruin it for anyone who hasn't seen it. Because, like with all Craig Zahler's movies, you watch them all; they're all fantastic. That's why I definitely prefer talking about bad movies because I can talk
They're
about that
simple stories.
all,
They're not complicated.
all day.
They don't try to get it all convoluted. I hate overly convoluted plots. Just tell a story. I like stories. And that's what he does. He's a storyteller. And it's from point A all the way to fucking point whatever, but it's in order. And it's telling you an even story. And that's why I like him so much. I like him and Sheridan for the same reasons, because they both like telling stories and not focusing on plot so much. Because plot's a device. It's like I tell somebody, you can tell a story without a plot, but you can't tell a plot without a story. Because it's a device within storytelling. This whole scene here at that fucking warehouse, when it all starts going down,
Love it. Yeah, it's a great
nuts.
shootout. It's paced very well. It's realistic with how slow it is. You know what I mean? It's not they're not diving sideways with two Berettas, one in each hand.
Yep.
Blasting
Akimbo,
away.
right?
Yeah.
It's so weird because like when I wrote the screenplay, the first screenplay that Dale Dye would adapt for the Battle for Missoula, I named it City of Fire. And I had to write a realistic depiction of what happened that day in Missoula. And it's 8-hour battle. They say it's an 8-hour battle. Well, no, it's 8 hours long, but it was only about an hour's worth of combat.
Which is
just sitting around
shit ton.
Yeah, because there is some serious combat in that fight. Most of it started on this when they were coming up the main highway with those strikers. They had a sniper up in one of the minarets, and they're like, they had to keep calling the talk for permission on shit. It's like, man, what the fuck is with the ROE, man? It's ridiculous. And so they get permission to use a tow rocket to try to take out the minaret. They gave them
permission. Oh, 2004. Sorry. I was like, they gave them permission. I was like, never mind. I was there in 05.
So they got permission.
They ruined all that for us.
And the first tow rocket misfires, and you know how it goes out, down, and then back up, okay? This doesn't do that. This goes up, down, and then crashes underneath the Volkswagen Beetle parked on the street. And like somebody made the joke, and it's in the script. It's like, oh man, I do not want to be that guy when he finds his car later. And then one of the other guys says, if he's still alive, because there was a battle before we got here. They actually were killing people. And so they had to wait. It was 20 minutes later, and they got permission to fire another tow rocket and finally took out that sniper. And in the video, I have the video of the shot where you can see something looking very human coming out the other side of the minaret. Yet, when all the was over, they didn't have it, just a lot of blood, no bodies.
You see what he's doing? He's trying to suck me into, because I have so many things I want to comment on, and I'm supposed to be going.
Dude.
I'm supposed to be out of here.
Go get
that is him and me every night at fucking 2 a.m. for me, and I'm sitting in front of my computer falling asleep, and he just keeps talking.
I love all this whining. So anyway,
I'm going before. Nope. I'm heading out.
Tell her hi for us. Tell her hi for us. Will you?
I will. Bye, guys.
I'll see you, Mad. Take care, buddy. That was Mad Mardigan, also known as Mad Chismo, a very good friend of mine. I fucking love that guy. I do. I met him 2 years ago, and I have just the biggest fucking veteran crush on him. I just want to fucking hang out with him all the time.
Aren't you gay?
It's where vets want to. Yeah, the veterans are very gay. They tend to want to be very much around other veterans. It's true. And Raul, what does this see? Raul Walsh came from the same cloth as other dudes. I think that's supposed to be dudes. I mean, other. Yeah, see, I got it. I read type sometimes. Alfred Hitchcock, although he was old class, blighty gentleman, was not far behind. No, he liked violence.
Hold on, before you continue, let me do this.
There's some pictures of civilian casualties.
Fuck you, Tim.
There you go.
You
Craig
shot that. That
would
you
have
get.
been the- No, he does it right though, man. Quentin fucking just steals, straight out steals. Okay, homage. No. Homage is really what Zahler does here. He goes and he gets inspired by these films and goes and writes his own story that's inspired by those old 70s movies. That's how you do it. You don't steal entire premises and storylines and like
Not if
overdo
you're a
it in the
decent person,
visuals.
you don't.
But the crossed guns in Reservoir Dogs annoyed me. I like the movie. Don't get me wrong. I do like the film, but I did make fun of him. I'm gonna make I'm gonna make a heist movie, man. This is how Quentin talks, man. He's like, I'm gonna make a heist movie, but I'm not gonna show the heist, man.
Yeah, fuck
That's
that.
what that is. That is what that is. It's jerking off. Fuck off. I do like his films, but I don't consider them great by any measure. They're very enjoyable. The one thing I will say is I loved the opening scene of Inglourious Bastards. And I did enjoy the film, but that opening scene is fucking great. And it's stolen directly from another fucking movie, a Western. I think it's with Henry Fonda.
Okay.
It's a spaghetti Western. Anyway, I enjoyed the film for what it's worth. But
I
had a
enjoyed it
lot of
mostly
problems
because of
with that movie.
Christoph Waltz, because he's so good.
He's the best part of that movie.
That's how I first saw
but
him
I
in that movie.
I do like the film. I like him in it. I love him in it.
Yeah.
I thought it was stupid with the whole carving a swastika in the forehead was stupid.
Yeah, that was
because
bullshit.
like simple plastic surgery would get rid of that later. What are you talking about? Scalping and letting somebody live, that
Yeah.
won't heal very easily. And that's what they should have fucking done. It was stupid with the swastika. Let's see. Replaced Brody filming is set to begin in Toronto. Wait, what are you talking about here? What is this?
He's copy pasting the
right.
whole production thing from Wikipedia.
Oh, the Bookie and the Bruiser. Yeah. I've read all that. Yep. Okay. Oh, I'd better watch the 5 Pennies. I need to watch this other movies that he has written, but not directed himself. No, he's a very good writer. He's a solid writer. Are they telling Zahler he's a sellout? No, nobody's calling him that. Not to my knowledge. I think what they're just calling him is nothing. It's like their answer is to go radio silent on people. If they don't politically like them, they go radio silent. They won't talk about him at all unless it's to complain. And the complaints about him, over violent, he's in love with violence and that right-wing crap. It's like
Those sons of bitches.
Sons of bitches. Yeah, this scene is really kind of cool with the sniper rifle.
Yeah. That's how you learn what he's been doing in the military.
And the only thing that gets him killed is the fact that he's, letting that woman come close. She's naked now.
Not realizing that they're using her.
She has a gun, and she's been told to kill them if she wants to live.
And he shoots him right behind his Kevlar.
In between, right here. This is an open spot right here under the arm, and she nails him right there. It goes all the way through. And that's why when he goes to the other side of his armor, starts to take it off, he goes, no, I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at it. I know what it is.
I don't want to see what's under there. Yeah. He knows he's dead.
They give him It's a form of rails that the way he's breathing, which is part of Cheyne-Stokes breathing, which is the breathing that happens when you're dying. Yeah, I just gave you guys medical information. Nobody gave a shit.
You know I do, but you already told me that when we watched it.
Yeah, because I've had to see it way too many times. People going into Cheyne-Stokes.
Yeah. And then he gets to listen to the voicemail that his girlfriend sent him, and it's not what he wants to hear. So his buddy smashes his phone for him. And when
she turns him down that she's leaving him, you know.
And that's the thing he listens to as he's dying, that she didn't want him.
It kind of felt as you go along through the film and you see her that the proposal was because things were winding down and he thought the way to spice this up is to ask her to marry me. And it never works, man.
I mean, I've heard of women threatening to end the relationship if there's no proposal, but how is that marriage supposed to last? That's doomed from the beginning. If you force a proposal like that.
Doomed. I like the way you say doomed.
Trying to do.
And like I said, Mel Gibson got connected to this film because of his friendship with Vince Vaughn after working together on Hacksaw Ridge. And so he personally, Vaughn sent him the script. And I do believe he told Zahler that he was sending him the script. Didn't ask for permission. He says, I'm sending it to him. And so they had a great meeting and that happened. So, but then in 2017, Jennifer Cartner and Don Johnson, who had worked previously with Zahler and Brawl on Cell Block 99, signed on to the film, followed by Tory Kittles and Michael Jai White, who I fucking love, Tatiana James and Laurie Holden, who I don't even fucking know. I think that's who is that? Is that the chick from Walking Dead? I can't remember. Yeah, it's the chick from Walking Dead. I hated her on The Walking Dead. She was good in this. I will tell you that.
Hostage,
she plays
right?
No, she's the wife.
She's the wife.
Mel Gibson's wife with multiple sclerosis. So since Vaughn and Gibson are both well-known conservatives in Hollywood, the Daily Beast claimed that this may hinder the financing of the film. However, Zahler believed they are the perfect match for their respective roles, and the studio was willing to fund the film's production after Vaughn and Gibson signed on. So Zahler praised Gibson for his collaboration and acting in the film. Gibson previously played a police sergeant in Lethal Weapon and will be directing himself as well as starring in Lethal Weapon 5. But those films had no bearing on the script in this film. So Dragged Across Concrete is its own fucking 70s style fucking violent drama, cop drama, or crime drama. Because it's about crime. It's not really about cops. The film was shot, ironically, in Vancouver, a very liberal place in British Columbia, on July 17th of 17, and wrapped in September of 2017. And Zahler wanted Dragged Across Concrete to be seen as a realistic film by audiences, and filming actual car collisions on set for one specific scene rather than a supplemented editing room shit. So shooting the film was extremely challenging due to complex, dangerous stunts when filming the broken window, a car crash, or someone being shot. So Dragged Across Concrete is less violent than Zahler's previous films, Bone Tomahawk, Brawl on Cell Block 99, due to the difference in weapons and fighting styles utilized by the characters. But it is still a very brutal, violent film. And then we get to the music for this film, which is really pretty good. The film soundtrack was composed by Zahler and his friend Jeff Harriet.
There isn't a lot of music, though.
No, it's not. I like that. But there is music, and there's a lot of songs in it, too. And I like the songs in it. But the two had worked previously on Bone Tomahawk. And I also like the sparse music in that film too. It is in there, but very few scenes have it. He used a lot of rhythm and blues, R&B from the 60s, which include the OJs and Charlie Mingus and John Coltrane for the soundtrack. And I think that was great. Lakeshore Records released the soundtrack in March 22nd of 19. It's on CD, digital, and on vinyl if you want to go get it.
Ooh, I like that.
Pat Padua of the Washington Post called some of the musical pieces slightly jarring, but they contribute to the sense of reality that is within the film that is very unsettling. And I agree. I think the music is that way. It becomes almost like a sound effect in the movie.
You mean like the creaking leather? Because somebody had a leather fetish that worked on this.
Oh, somebody. Yeah, because there's a lot of the sound of leather. And look, man, they record all the sounds as they're happening. It's maybe that's just what happens when people slide across a leather seat. I don't know.
I've never heard
do
it
know.
done that much like in this movie. It just stuck out.
Well, there's a lot of leather seats. There's a lot of car scenes. So this movie has got some. I don't know what that is.
Chiaroscuro. I have no idea.
Soft lighting is what that is.
Okay.
Mel Gibson's character, pretty much the detective, gets enraged by the voicemail. Yeah, he does. Stomps the shit out of that fucking phone.
Well,
You want me to break it?
he knows Vince would do it, but he doesn't have the strength anymore, so he does it for him. And when he's done, Vince is dead.
Yeah,
and I
he
don't
says one
like
last-
seeing Vince Vaughn die. I really don't.
Well, he's such a likable person and character, you know.
Yeah.
I love Vince Vaughn, man. I fucking love him as a person. I love him as an actor. I think he's great. The one thing I do like in this, though, is we were shown at the very beginning of this film who the main protagonist is. The main protagonist in this film is not Gibson and Vaughn. It's the character Henry Johns, played by Tory Kittles. He's the hero. And in the end, you know, this last scene broke my heart.
Oh, God, mine too.
Because he
What a
didn't want to shoot
stupid
him.
death. No, he didn't.
He did not want to shoot him. And he calls him, "You dumb motherfucker, man. I wasn't going to screw you over. Can't you take a brother at his word?" He didn't say brother. He used that word I don't like.
He is genuinely sorry for shooting him. He did not
And then
mean
he
that.
promises, he buries them, and then he says, "I promise I'll come back when everything's clear and bury you properly."
Yeah, but that's to his partner in the crime, not to Gibson.
No,
or
I think that's to all of them.
no,
No, I don't agree.
He apologizes for having to bury him alongside those cops, and he's going to come back and do it properly. He doesn't want him to
Yeah, I
be
don't
buried
like that.
alongside them. It's what he says in that scene. Because they are like brothers. They're not biological brothers, but they grew up like brothers.
Well, look, he also is a fan of using natural lighting. And I'm with him.
Makes some scenes pretty difficult to watch, though, because they're so dark. But that might be my computer settings, too.
And that's what this is all about right here, is the fucking video he took of him. You could use that as evidence against me later for extortion. Because I'm not going to do that, man. I gave you my word. And it's just not good enough for Mel. Mel's too cynical.
He wants the phone and to delete it himself.
Yep. And
I don't know why.
He's pointing a gun at him. He's pointing a gun at him when he
I know, but all he needed to do is hand over his phone, unlock, let him delete the video, and then you split the loot and go separate ways.
And all he had to do was not point the gun at him. Just have the gun and show that he has the gun. He didn't have to point it at him.
Yeah. I know.
And I just, I don't know. He got himself shot.
Oh, and he knows. But I like that he asks Mel before he dies, was that true what you told me about your family, your daughter that gets assaulted and your wife that's sick? And he's, yeah. So please make sure they get my part.
He says, I won't give him 40%.
But I'll take good care of them.
But I'll take good care of him. And he does later.
It takes some time, but yeah.
Because it's been a while after their death, like months. And you see her, the daughter, in the apartment. And the daughter leaves the room after dropping off the box that they got in the mail. And then she cuts it open. The worst cutting I've ever seen of a fucking
She
box
has MS.
It's just
she's using it.
He's using a fucking serrated edge instead of a smooth edge.
Well, it's what she has. It's what she has at hand, and she's too weak or tired to get up, I think. It's just what was there.
I hate the MDCR deductible copay. I just shelled out almost $300 for my diabetes injectables. That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
Penny. That is ridiculous. That is the overcharging. This is the overcharging pharmaceutical companies do in the United States. They don't do it in other countries. And our current sitting president has been fighting them on this. And he's also fighting Europe, because part of the reason we get charged so much is because we have to pay for a lot of what Europe won't pay for. And so it gets put on American citizens like that.
I don't think that's what it is, but
it is absolutely part of it. I'm not going to get in this discussion again. It is 100% a fucking problem. The deal that pharmaceutical companies give to Europe and other countries, and then screw us with having to pay the rest of the bill. It's bullshit.
Yeah, but the solution is not making it expensive for everybody else. It's making it cheaper for you, because your for-profit medicine needs to stop.
No, if there's a price that needs to be paid, everybody needs to pay their bit. Period. And the pharmaceutical companies also need to be pushed and prodded on how much they're charging. You remember that one guy went to prison for it, with the AIDS medication, the HIV medication. He was going to charge $600, I think it was, bumped it up to that, or $1,000. And it's gouging. And he fucking went to federal prison for it.
Yeah, I saw a list once what it costs to make medication and what they sell it for, and it's ridiculous. It should be much cheaper.
Yeah, what you end up paying for, what you're supposed to be paying for, is the price of research and those who are used in order to make it, and the facilities themselves where they're made. Everything has to be paid for. I like this scene and the way they switch over to play a different.
Oh, he's living in a palace now.
Yeah. And he wants to play that duck hunt game.
Yeah, the one they played earlier and then stopped because he had to go do that job.
Yep. And that's making him think about Biscuit in particular.
Yeah. It's a sad ending, but it's a good ending too, because he sticks to his word and takes care of them.
Yep. Sent them stacks of money in a box. I think that's gold. What's in the box.
Gold.
It was gold.
Yeah.
Goddamn. That's right. A little box, little wood box with gold bars.
So they're taken care of. And to be honest, there was no way the two of them could get out of this alive. They were in way too deep. They had to die. Are you still with me, or did your shit froze up again?
I'm looking something up. No, I'm looking up something.
Okay.
Because how many gold bars were in that box? Is it 4?
I think it was more, because you only see the top layer, and I'm pretty sure there was more beneath it by the size of the box. So it was a decent amount, I guess.
Okay, yeah. So the estimate here is it's anywhere between 5 to 10 kilograms. So it would be worth $200,000 to $400,000, which would absolutely get them
Yeah.
out of that place. They could get a nice place in the suburbs.
And probably a better school for the daughter. Although the school doesn't seem to be the problem. It's the short way that she has to walk from the bus stop home, where they always go at her.
So, like I said, the movie didn't do very well in the box office. It was a $15 million budget, and they only earned $660,000 in the theater. But I'm pretty sure that it did well on video.
I'm so annoyed that they don't include that.
Let me go to Movie Box Office Analysis website because they tend to show home video as well. So I'm going to look up drag.
They should share that because they should give us a total of what the movie made.
Okay, so
What? Not good?
Not good. So domestic physical disc sales, physical media, was about 734,000, almost 735,000, and 787,000 on Blu-ray. So it earned $1.5 million there. But it also doesn't show video on demand, though. Let me see if it gives us any more. Yeah, nothing.
Damn. Yeah, I don't like that. Why are they hiding it?
It's. I told you.
People know.
It's studios are dirty about that because they like hiding those numbers so they can lie to people that were on the percentage. And because, like, according to the books, Men in Black still hasn't turned a profit.
It's always about the money. God, I hate that.
I don't know if it's ambiguous. To me, it's not. Everybody is dead. He gave them money, and he's living his life now with his mom, getting massages, and his family living in this really nice fucking estate. He kept all that fucking money. I think he kept all of it, and he just gave them like a few $100,000.
Because that was a lot of money.
I think that's kind of dirty. I think he should have given them more than that.
And he doesn't need that fucking palace. Like, it went to his head, clearly.
Well, the other thing is you don't know. That's one thing I won't say is ambiguous, but you just don't know, is would he continue sending them money, gold?
You think he does? It would be nice.
There's always that chance. There's always that chance that, every year he'll send them something.
You have that much money on your hands, you can let it work for you and multiply.
You try to explain. You have the ending of like The Professional with Leon, and how his whole, his handler is going to dole money out to her every month, and she wants to be a hitter, and he's like, yells at her, "You're not going to be a fucking hitter, go to school, go back to your life, and I'll make sure you get money." Because she's taken care of for the rest of her life, or at least as long as he's alive. Denny Aiello in that movie.
That was a good ending too. As sad as his death is, but her taking care of the plant. The plant's going to die, of course, but it was still nice.
Yeah. So I like this movie a lot. I think it's a pretty straightforward story. And I like that. I like films that are just, tell me a story. That's all I ask. And this guy does. Zahler is very good at what he does. Sadly,
even when his movies get longer, it's never dull or boring or dragging out.
Yeah. And of course, we got to talk about the sandwich scene. when they're on a stakeout and he's eating that fucking sandwich, and he's
Yeah,
making all
because
the. You can hear all the lip smacking
yeah.
and the little yummy noises that he keeps making.
God, that annoys me so much when people do that.
So they shot that entire scene of him eating the whole sandwich. We only in the movie you only get like the last quarter of that sandwich. That scene was a lot longer if they had like shown the entire eating of the sandwich scene. It's
That would
fucking
be
funny.
too long though. But
What
yeah,
did he
his character
say?
says that the best parts in a stakeout, other than when it ends, is when you eat.
When you eat. And I love when he says, fucking ant could have finished that sandwich faster than you.
Yeah. And then he wants him to take 2 mints, and he's like, "No, I'm still enjoying the aftertaste."
Yeah, I know.
And Mel goes like, "Not everybody
What
does."
Not everybody wants to keep smelling that burger.
The banter is so good between those two.
You can always choose whatever ending you want to watch and then find yourself contemplating on which one is the best. And I like the way Zahler ends his films. I like his endings. They're simple, to the point. You know, at the end of Bone Tomahawk, you know, we didn't need to see Kurt Russell's character kill those last men. We needed to hear those 2 shots, consecutive shots, bam, bam, and then a pause, and then bam. And that's him ending himself.
Oh, making it quicker. He's dying anyway.
Yep.
I also like he ties up all the loose ends. No sequels. He ends his story.
Yeah, his movies end. There'll be no Dragged Across Concrete 2. There'll be no Bone Tomahawk 2. Cell Block 99. No sequel. It's
because
just like,
we don't
it.
need them. Listen up, Hollywood. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, well, if you ever watch some of the behind the scenes, it's like it's a very friendly shoot. There's no acrimony. It's like everybody seems to be having a good time, no matter how exhausting it might be.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's one of those directors.
No, but he also shoots very quickly. His shoots don't last that long. I mean, I was reading that to you a minute ago. They started pre-production in February, and they probably shot for about 8 weeks, I think is the length of time shooting period for that film.
Yeah, that will make actors like him if he isn't one to do many, many, many takes. Because that's exhausting.
Like Coppola and Kubrick.
Oh, yeah.
And Ridley Scott too.
I can't blame any actor who works with them once and says never again. Thank you.
So if you've not seen this film, you should go see it. I will tell you, if you have a weak stomach,
Probably
maybe
don't.
watch the TV edited version because it's brutal. The gore in it is very gory.
There's a toned down version for TV. I didn't know.
No, if they do one for TV, they used to do it. I don't know if they do that anymore, but they'll do it for like TNT and shit like that. Is there?
I mean, it was 8 years ago, so who knows?
Version of Dragged Across Concrete. Well, I asked the question, assholes.
Are you on Google or in a different browser?
No, there is no official TV theatrical version for the film. Runtime is 2 hours and 38 minutes. The movie features graphic violence, strong language, and disturbing scenes, including castration and execution, which make it unsuitable for television editing without significant cuts that would alter the narrative tone. Well, are you kidding me? They put The Thing on TV, you cunt. Whoever fucking wrote that AI.
To put a movie on TV, you need to cut it down to 2 hours anyway, because it wouldn't fit a slot. So
it premiered at the 75th Venice International Film Festival in September of 2018. It was released in theaters and a home video in March 2019. No edited versions for television have been announced or produced. And It is available for streaming. It's available on Amazon Prime, Apple TV, Tubi with ads, with all versions in the full uncut R-rated edition. So there you go.
Man, it doesn't feel that long.
No, it goes by. It's odd. It goes by so quickly, and
Because you
people
get caught in the story because it's told so well.
Well, people go, it's a slow burn. It's like, no, it's not really,
No, it's
because
not.
a slow burn means you feel it's time. In this film, also with Bone Tomahawk and with Brawl on Cell Block 99, all go by relatively pretty quickly because you're so caught up and captivated in the story
Because it's told
and the
so well.
characters.
And you know, I'm
Yeah.
the first one to bitch and complain when a movie is a slow burn. None of these was.
Yeah,
You would
slow
have heard
burns.
that from me.
Like, I will warn people on some films. I'll go, I like the film, but it is a slow burn. That means that you become acutely aware of the time
Yeah.
you're watching a film. So who knows? Zahler might be the next Bergman, or he'll no, but Bogdanovich, yeah, maybe, but not Bergman, or the next Sidney Lumet. I like Lumet a lot, for that matter, and he's made some good films. In fact, 2 of his films inspired Zahler. So really, if there's anybody that he's going to probably be compared to, it would be Sidney Lumet. But come to think of it, he might reflect himself as the brand new version of Sam Peckinpah. Clearly, Peckinpah had to have had an impact on him, but at least he doesn't focus on slow-mo, because slow-mo is something that once you see it, I don't want to see it again. I really don't. I'm not a fan of slow-mo
No.
used in films. I want everything at combat speed, and that's a term that I've used longer than I was in the military, because when you're in martial arts, you do things slow when you're working with somebody on movements, and then you decide, okay, full combat speed, and then you go at it, and it's part of the training process in fighting, and so combat speed is something that I prefer in films. I want to see things, especially action scenes, at the speed. Slow-mo there is to really emphasize something. And it's a fucking what do you call it? Device that I don't like. I'm not a big fan of slow-mo.
You need a very good reason for using it to make it not look bad.
The human brain picks up things faster than they thought back in the old days. That you can see something, because the scene where she gets killed, Jennifer Carpenter's character gets shot in the head and blows her head off, like blows it off.
Yeah.
And you think, oh my God, and you think, oh, that was so grotesque, but look how quick it happened. It happens and then it's off.
Yep.
It happens and then it's off. Doesn't linger, doesn't go slow-mo. Slow-mo, I think, is a device that should be put to rest.
Yeah, probably.
Not used anymore.
Or not overused like some do.
Like, I get it when it's like for comedy. Like, when somebody, like, there's a scene in a movie where someone's about to pass somebody in this race, and it goes slow-mo of the guy looking at him going, and that's funny.
Yeah.
As he's passing, going, fuck you. The slow-mo was effectively used there for a reason.
It's comical too.
Yeah.
But with serious stuff
like
like people getting shot or stuff like that, no slow-mo.
Action scenes. Sam
Yeah.
Peckinpah should have put that to bed after the first time he used it in not the Dirty Dozen, the Wild Bunch. He used it in that film. That's it. One and done. Don't do it anymore. But he did it in every film. Had a slow motion.
That sucks. Don't be a one-trick pony with that.
Yeah, definitely not Ingmar. Ingmar was just a pure artist. He was what we refer to as artsy fartsy. Not that it wasn't good, because it was damn good filmmaking. The Fountainhead is like one of my favorites. I think it's The Fountainhead. It's basically the same premise as The House at the End of the Lane. without slow mo, Zack Snyder would be out of. I fucking hated his excessive use of it.
Yeah.
And Prince of the City, you can't miss. Absolutely, Sidney Lumet, man, great fucking director, and both of those films inspired this movie, or inspired him in writing this movie, because he didn't steal from him like Quentin does, and calling it homage.
No, he just gets ideas and then makes his own story. I like that.
Yeah, what I told somebody one time, I said the problem with Quentin's understanding of homage is there, and only the most cinephile person will spot it. But when like everybody sees it, it's like that's no longer homage, man. It's just pure theft. But if you're gonna steal from the best.
That's right.
Yeah, he did 2 films that I liked. A third one that I'm okay with. I mean, I enjoyed it. But the first 2 were great. Is 300 and then Watchmen. In fact, I prefer the film Watchmen over the graphic novel. I thought it was better. Specifically the director's cut. I did not. I thought it was stupid with some of the decisions that Warner Brothers made to cut the film down by taking out the animation and shit. Idiots. Both of the classics too. All right. Well, we're going to wrap up here. So let's see. First, I want to thank Mad for joining us, man. It was a surprise. I didn't expect
Yeah,
it.
a pleasant one. I love hanging out with him.
'Cause I didn't think we were going to get anybody. It was just going to be Anima and me. So I want to thank Snorty, Davy Dredd, Nerd Archaeology, Shinatsky, Gambit, E. Clay Thomason, D. Bud Martin, Lord Thoth, all hell Lord Thoth, James Jameson, Connie Cleary, Canadian Spider-Man, and Penny, as well as Tim. And with that, we're going to get out of here, guys. It was fun hanging out with you. It was really nice having Matt here today. God, I love that guy. So everybody have a great rest of your day. We'll see you again tomorrow. What movie are we doing tomorrow?
Noah, and we still have to finish watching it.
Yeah. We started watching. We got about 40 minutes in, and it's the film with. It's based off of the books of Enoch, not the Bible, but the
Very
books of Enoch.
sci-fi like, which I like.
Fantasy, sci-fi, exactly.
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I like it, and I'm glad that they included those things, because I feel like what we got in the Bible was the Reader's Digest abridged version that was only like.
Listen, all the Bible stories
it's
are like
original
that. They're all so
pages.
short.
It was 100 pages, and we decided to knock it down to 10. It's like that's how it feels with those old stories in the Bible. So there you go. But that'll be tomorrow. So we'll see you guys again mañana. Everybody have a great afternoon, and we'll see you then. Bye, guys.
Good night.
Y'all come back now, you hear? Matt Damon.